promotions really be on the horizon? Stay tuned! Welcome back, guys, to part 9 of Building a Legacy with our first club, Cambridge United. So we're in our second season at the moment. We are progressing fairly well, to say the least. Just before we get started, if you could just hit that thumbs up button just to like the video and help promote the video. And if you haven't already, bash that subscribe button just to keep seeing all the content being released. So, how are we doing? Well, let's take a look at our form. The form book says we're doing fairly well. We beat Chelsea in the Papa John's Trophy on penalties. We beat Forest Green 4-0. Donny, we drew with 0-0 in the league, which was a little bit disappointing, but not entirely terrible. We beat Yeovil in the league and then beat Swindon in the league. So, as far as how we're doing, I'd say we're doing well. So if we have a look at what's going on our homepage, we're top of the league, 3 points clear of Peterborough, so our destiny is well in our own hands. We also have a game in hand over them. Top goal scorer this season is Harvey Nibbs and Paul Mullin, both on 12 goals. Burley has been the top performer of a 7.35, and that's not bad. He's a centre-back, remember. We've got Phillips has got 7 assists. Digby's got the best pass completion. Mullin's got the most man of the match awards. So, we're doing an unbelievable job according to the board. We've got an A+ from the board, so looking good. This I am really proud of. When I took over, we were in the minus, about minus 80 grand. We've now got £1 million in the bank. That is awesome. Quick look at how I've grown as a manager. Tells you my reputation is still at 35%. I'm still studying for my Continental A licence. That is probably due to come along within the next month or so. Tactical consistency, we're well up there in the greens now, 80%. Managing finances, we're up to 83%. But everything's starting to come along. The only thing that's not, media handling. I leave that to the assistant. I have not got time for the media. I'm too busy of a man. My attributes haven't changed yet. They will do once that Continental A licence comes along. And hopefully we start pushing along nicely. A quick look at the results since the last time you were with us. You joined us for Sunderland and the MK Dons games where we drew both. But we've gone on a nice winning run since then. We've got, 10 wins and 1 draw in the games since you were last with us. Probably the most impressive win was the 4-0 over Forest Green. We really come out of our shell, started scoring some fabulous goals in that game. The luckiest win is the Ipswich game, 5-4. That was just a goals galore game. Every time one of us scored, the other team scored. And in the end, a 95th minute penalty from Harvey Nibbs won it for us. So I'm sure Ipswich would have felt a little bit hard done by with that. And the boring game, Doncaster, 0-0. Don't know how it happened. Don't want to talk about it. So we know where it leaves us in the league. We're now up against Wigan, who are 17th in the league. Let's see if we can get another win. So it's a game that I expect to be winning, and this is the side that I expect to win it with. We're going to go Mitov in goal, Field, Burley, Darling and Davis across the back line, East, Williams and El Mazzuni in midfield, and up top, Khan on the left, Adams on the right and Mullin up top on his own. Khan coming in for Pereira today, who has been on fabulous form. If we have a quick look at the form he's been on, he's played the last 6 games, and in them 6 games he's got himself 7 goals and an assist. Feel a little bit bad for dropping him, but I do also need to get Khan back in the side after his suspension. Let's jump into the match and hopefully get the win that we think we deserve. So we're just going to agree with the assistant manager with this. This motivated the majority of the players. Make our way out onto the pitch. It looks like a full stadium again. We seem to be getting quite close to full capacity now. It looks like the Cambridge fans have jumped on the bandwagon. It is a game that I'd be expecting to win. I can't see why Wigan would be able to hold us or even get a victory over us. Looking at the way they've lining up and what they've got in their capacity for the league, the fact that they're down in 17th, but it's going to be a case of taking our chances when we get them. So first highlight, and it's Broom coming through for Wigan. Ball over the top. Easter's picked it up now. Darling. Burley. Where's Burley going to go with the ball? He's gone out wide and he's found Khan. Khan into El Mazzuni. Across to Williams. And Williams is taking it on himself. Nice ball through. Back to Williams. Williams goes out wide to Davis. Plenty of space for Davis to put the cross in there. And it's a bit of a wasted one. And Wigan are going to get it clear here. And we might find ourselves on the back foot. Nice interception by Adams to Davis. Davis into El Mazzuni. Back to East. East to El Mazzuni. And he's gone to East again. Through to Khan. Khan taking on his man. Across to Williams. Adams. Adams takes on his man. Lovely there. 1-0. Joe Adams. He hasn't been finding the net. He hasn't been that Welsh wizard we thought he would be. But he's starting to look better and better as the games wear on. Maybe it was a case he just needed to get himself into the side. We've got a free kick here. El Mazzuni into the box. And Burley's there. Disallowed. It looked offside, to be honest with you. We'll get to see the offside call, I'm sure of it. It's not VAR, it's just a replay. It's fractions, but he is offside. The right call was made, but at least we're showing that we want to get through on goal. The XG well and truly in our favour, 55. And they haven't even acquired a shot on goal yet. So we need to just, I think, drop a little bit of praise on the players. Let them know they're doing a good job. Hopefully we get some smiley faces out of that. And we do. And hopefully that'll see us through till half time. If not, maybe get another goal. The time is ticking down and we've been advised to make a change. Bring Darling off, who's feeling the effects of the recent run of games he's been in. I might do that at half time. Let's have a look at him at half time and see how he is. Jump into the dressing room. You can have point the finger. You've played well, but there's still room for improvement. Everyone seems alright. East looks a bit nervous. I'm going to give Darling probably the first 15 minutes and then possibly make a change from him. I don't want him getting too unfit with the games that are coming up. It's just going to be a case of seeing if we can go and grab another one and put this game beyond Wigan. We don't want to be in the stage of getting late on and then it still being just one goal. Always dangerous to rely on just one goal. It's just going to be... I was going to make a change then, but Davis with a big throw into the box. Adams gets the ball in the box. Has he been pulled down? He has. We've got a penalty, and this could be the goal that we need to put the game beyond Wigan. And then we can start thinking about the next up-and-coming game. Mullin puts the ball down, and the keeper saved it. Mullin has missed penalty after penalty. I don't know why I let him keep taking them. Something at the club says he is the best penalty taker we've got, though. El Mazzuni into the box. It's been headed away. Khan chases the ball down. And are we going to live to regret missing that penalty? Well, only time's going to tell from that. I'm going to just jump into the dressing room. Make a couple of changes. I think we'll get Phillips on for El Mazzuni. And we will bring Darling off. And we'll bring Isban Rossi on. Don't want to make a third change quite yet. Just in case something goes all up the wall. Wigan has changed to a... Well, what would you call that? 6-3-1. It's almost like they've got everyone behind the ball now. It's not up to us to get the goal, it's up to them, so I can deal with that. Just thinking about a couple of changes. I need to make one more. Well, I've got one more change to make. And I'm trying to think who would be best to bring off. Joe Adams is starting to look a little bit worse for wear, but then so are the defenders. Let's have a look who we got on the bench. We don't want to leave the defence needing help. Ira Dale could come on. He's not very good in the air. I was going to say bring him on for Burley. I think I'm going to bring Pereira on for Otis Khan, who's not had a good game again. And we'll see how that runs to the end. I wouldn't mind just seeing it out here. They've gone to 2 up top now, so they've chucked an extra man forward. I think it's probably too late for them. It's a tight win for us if we get the 1-0. But I'll take a tight win over a game that we draw or lose. And that's it. Final whistle goes. We've got the 1-0 win over Wigan. But look, they've not even registered a shot on goal. 12 shots. We've had 1.6 XG there. 13 corners. We are an attacking team. A bit more quality. And we'd probably be outscoring opponents by quite a bit. Just going to go a good win, boys. So after that 1-0 win, we are now still 3 points clear at the top of the league, this time over Blackpool. It looks like Peterborough may have dropped points. They did against Forest Green, which means we are now 5 points clear of Peterborough with a game in hand over them. That is massive. The playoff spots are moving further away. Are we really heading to back-to-back promotions? So the press go with Vintage Display Insure's Cambridge victory. So I think they're probably right there. We had the possession, we've had the shots, and man of the match, Joe Adams in that game. The Welsh wizard using his magic wand. I'll be back in a minute with the next game. So you're back with me for the Oxford game. Oxford currently 7th in the league and fighting to get into them playoff spots. So I'm expecting a more difficult game than the Wigan game. As things stand, we're currently 3 points clear of Blackpool, who have had their game postponed today, so they're not going to catch us. So regardless of the result today, we will be top at the end of this episode. Let's see if we can make sure we're top by 6 points, not just by 3. So the team we're going to go with today will be Mittoff in goal. Field, Burley, Darling and Davis will be across the back line. East, Digby and Mizuni are in the midfield, and Khan, Adams and Mullin will be up top together again. So Digby is the only change from the last game, coming in for Williams. Digby's our first choice in that position anyway, so not a major change. Big injury to tell you about though that happened whilst you were away. Adam Phillips has picked up an injury that is going to keep him out for 2 to 5 weeks. That is massive, which means El Mizuni is going to have that advanced playmaker role for the next 5 weeks, so he's got time to impress. Let's jump in. I think what we'll do today is point the finger, and we should be winning this fairly comfortably. It's motivated a couple of them. And again, a packed stadium. I keep telling you we're getting these packed stadiums in. Might well have an opportunity to go for a increased ground capacity if I stay much longer. So, throwing from Davis. It's going to be a long one into the box. And it's cleared away. Not a brilliant throw there from Davis. And now, here comes Oxford. Ball backwards and across the midfield. The rain is coming down heavily. Might affect our short passing game, this rain being like this. Ball over the top, it's headed away. Adams brings the ball down nicely there. He's running in field with it. Is he going to find anyone, or is he going all on his own? He's gone out wide to Khan. Khan's got an overlapping man, but he's gone inside on his own. Header in on goal, and Joe Adams, he's scored again. That's 2 in 2 for Adams. Oh, he has got his spell book out and has been learning it. Joe Adams gives us the lead against Oxford after just 6 minutes. I'm glad we've got the early lead. I was a little bit worried about the 4-1-4-1 formation Oxford were playing. I thought it'd be quite hard to break down, but having the lead early on, it might just do enough to open up the game a bit later on when they start needing to chase it. So the game's just ticking along at the moment. Oxford seem to be having the better of the game as far as the shots go. Might have to make sure we start closing them down a little bit more than that. In fact, I'm going to demand a little bit more out of our side because I'm not quite happy with how much they're letting them come through. And it's actually got big smiles on our faces, so looks like our team agrees with me there. I think if we get to half time at this, I'll be content with it. I wouldn't say I'm happy, but I'll be content with the result. And that's exactly how we're going to go in. So we took the lead, but ever since midway through that half, Oxford have had the better opportunities. Let's jump into the dressing room. I'm going to go with hands together. Played well, but there's room for improvement. And I'm going to just alter the instructions to play wide. Let's see if that does anything to help us open up this side a little bit. I mean, we shouldn't have to worry about opening them up if we're already winning. But at the same time, the longer we don't open them up and don't show a threat, the more they're going to come onto us. Davis with the throw-in. It's a big looping throw into the middle of the box, caught easily by their goalkeeper. I am going to start going away from that long throw. It's not really working for us as a team. Big kick upfield. It's headed away and chased down by Murphy. Rodriguez through. And now Oxford are going to put an attack on themselves. Out wide. Khan brings it down and turns his man. Still Khan. He's got someone on the outside. He tries to pull it through and he don't pull it off. East. Can we continue our attack? Field down the line to Khan. Khan all the way out to Adams. Adams into the box. Still Adams. And Adams has been brought down for a penalty. Yes, is the ref going for it? He has. The ref's given us a penalty. Oh, I don't know why I've done this. Mullin's taking it again. Oh, he scored. Mullin has scored after missing in his last game. That's his 13th goal of the season. I weren't sure whether we needed to get a new striker in at the start of the season, but Mullin has filled that position well. And at this stage, I think I am going to praise the players. I'm not sure whether to move back to that narrow system that we had at the start. I think now it's more about just keeping an eye on the condition of the players. So throwing at the back for Oxford. And a big ball upfield. It's intercepted by Khan. Still Khan. He's going on his own. And he's took the shot. And it's miles wide of the mark. What was that? I think we're going to make a couple of changes now. So we've got Adams is really looking the worst for wear at the moment. I'm going to bring Nibs on for Adams. And put Nibs up front. So Mullin plays in the position he was used to playing in last season. Darling is our best defender. I think I'll bring Darling off though, just because of condition. And we'll go with that. Get the game restarted and see if we can continue to hold this lead. Be a really good episode if we get 2 wins. Moving into the last 10 minutes, they've made a change to their system. I'm going to go back to the narrow system that we know now. The wider system might work quite well, overlapping the 3 at the back, but I know this narrow system's been really good for us in general, so I don't want to move too much away from it. We've got a throw in, field, big looping throw into the box, and keeper's come and collected it again. I told you, them throw-ins, we've just not got a throw-in takers to pull them off. Big kick forward from the goalkeeper. And a big ball through. Been collected by Davis. Back to Mitov. Mitov's gone for a big long ball forward, but it's been intercepted. And now Oxford on the attack again. Make the tackle. And Khan has made the tackle. Back to Field. To East. To Field. And he's gone for with a big ball forward, which is intercepted easily again. Big ball over the top, and they took the shot. It's offside. It's offside. Stop your celebrations. We still hold a 2-0 lead. And as soon as we get the chance to, I am going to hit a shout. If the game hasn't decided to crash, skip that, right. A shout and focus the team. We can't afford any slip-ups like that. Come on, 2 minutes and we have done another win. That'd be 2 out of 2 today. And that's it, that's full time. It wasn't the best of games for us, but we got the second goal and that was all we needed. Once we had that second goal, it shows the XG as we were in control of this game. Jump into the dressing room. We're going to go with outstretched arms. A good win. Well done, boys. And with that win, we are now top of the league, 5 points clear. We have Peterborough chasing us, but we've got a game in hand over them. We're 6 points clear of the playoff spots, level on games with Blackpool as well. We've got a better goal difference as well out of the two. So that is fantastic. Media say quality finishing the difference at the Abbey Stadium, and I have to agree with them. Yes, we had the possession, but the shots were definitely on Oxford's favour. But we converted when we had the opportunity to. That has also made it 22 games unbeaten in the league for us. We are absolutely flying, and we're doing it with clean sheets as well. So, quite the run we're on at the moment. I think we'll run all the way through the rest of December. We could come back for the West Ham game. Might be a bit soon though. Let's provisionally go in for the West Ham game. West Ham Barnsley. Maybe get another FA Cup game. Who knows? Well, thank you very much for watching, guys. If you've enjoyed that, please leave a great big thumbs up. If you haven't already, bash the subscribe button and tap the notification bell. For now, I'll see you again soon.